Here's a question I get all the time because I've got moms getting back to the gym for the first time in what might be a couple of years because of COVID. It might be a couple of years because of baby. What do I do if, like, the first thing when I go into class, all of a sudden I'm having symptoms, I'm having leakage. I really want to be in there because I love the vibe, I love the music, I love the community. I'm symptomatic right off the bat. And I get that question a lot. And there's a couple of things you can do because I have been there, okay? First thing is you can just say, fuck it and go. Okay, maybe I wasn't supposed to say that, but you can say F it, be like, I'm out, tantrum. Usually you're too self-conscious to do that. The other thing you can do is just be like, screw this, and I'm just going to keep going. And I don't care if I feel like my uterus is going to fall out. I don't care if I unfortunately wore light colored leggings today and now they're all soaked and everybody knows it. I don't care. I'm here. I'm doing my thing. That's option 2. Okay, so those are the visceral options. Okay, it's like, don't break glass in case of emergency. The third option, and again, you've got to get past the emotional piece of this, which is really hard, because especially if you are back after a long time and you are where you want to be, but mentally you are not where you are physically. That takes a little bit more fortitude, kind of planning, kind of awareness. And what I tell moms to do is this. Pick one thing. And let's say, you have a strategy or you have something that you can work on. Pick that thing to focus on and pick that thing to say, you know what, I'm going to scale this back. So let's say it's somebody decided to program jumping jacks or double and single unders as the first thing in your warm up. Don't ever do that. People, come on. Especially at 5:30 a.m., which is what I got this morning. I'm not freaking awake. I'm not doing high tuck jumps at 5:31. About to be 46, not interested in that. I digress. Pick one thing and be like, hey, I'm going to focus on this. So if it's like a core movement and you're focusing on your breath before and during effort, if it's singles or doubles or, it's your jumping jack warm up, maybe you scale that back at a breast strategy. And by scale that back, I mean a couple of things you can scale. 1 is the number of reps. 2 is the breast strategy that you use. 3 is physics. An example I use all the time, my parents were incredibly creative with my punishment when I was a kid. Do you want to hold 2 encyclopedias out here? You get the idea, arms out. Or do you want to hold 2 encyclopedias here? What's the answer? The answer is neither. But physics-wise, shorter lever arm, it's easier to hold here. So same thing with your jumping jacks. If you're hopping in place, hop, 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 it's a lot easier to do hopping in place because everything is all lined up and your legs aren't far apart. If your legs are further apart, wider stance, that's a little bit longer lever arm and it's a little bit harder to control. I think people get that concept with planks and they're like, oh, go plank on my knees. That's lever arm. So that's physics. Oh, my cleaner's telling me you should come in. All right. So you can scale by using breath before and during effort. You can reduce the number of reps or your pace. You can play with your lever arm a little bit. Pick one thing and play with your variables. And then if there's that other thing where you're like, you know what, this isn't so bad, I'm just going to go have fun on that. Go have fun on that. Okay. Because the other thing we don't want to lose too, and I've had moms tell me this before, is they go back to class and they try and fix all the things. And they try and fix all the things and they come out completely joyless. So either go to the extra class that focuses on all the little things so that you feel better coming back into big class, or you pick 1 or 2 things to focus on and then you have some fun in it and just be like, hey, I accept that this is going to happen. I might have symptoms. I'm working on it. So it's a balance of doing what you need to do to get less symptoms, but also to fill your cup a little bit here. So as a summary, you can either say, F it, I'm out, or F it, I'm just going to do whatever I'm going to do. Or you can pick 1 or 2 things and be like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to tweak this. I'm going to scale this. And then who knows, maybe later on in the workout, you'll feel a little bit more motivated to try something new and to try and tweak and play, and you'll slowly get there. But don't lose the joy in your workouts. We got to have the joy. All right. Gotta figure out how to shut this thing off. I can't figure it out today. What the heck?